Have you ever wondered why some diesel owners swear by DPF deletes, while others say it's one of the worst modifications you can make? Some drivers claim it unlocks more power, improves fuel economy, and saves thousands of dollars in repair costs. Others warn that it can lead to legal trouble, failed emissions tests, and hefty fines. So what's the truth? Today we're taking a closer look at DPF deletes, the benefits, the drawbacks, the costs involved, and why this modification remains one of the most controversial topics in the diesel world. Let's dive in. Welcome back to Car Care Fix, the channel where we uncover hidden car problems, simple maintenance tricks and money-saving tips every driver should know. Before discussing the pros and cons, it's important to understand what the DPF actually does. DPF stands for Diesel Particulate Filter. Its job is to capture soot particles produced during combustion and prevent them from being released into the atmosphere. Over time, these particles accumulate inside the filter, which is why the system periodically performs a process called regeneration. During regeneration, exhaust temperatures increase to burn off the stored soot and keep the filter functioning properly. A DPF delete removes this filtration system from the vehicle. Some owners physically remove the filter and replace it with a straight section of pipe. Others remove the internal filter material while leaving the original housing in place, so the system still appears factory installed from the outside. Regardless of the method used, the result is the same. Soot is no longer filtered before exiting the exhaust. Now let's look at why many diesel owners consider removing the DPF in the first place. One of the biggest reasons is performance. Because the DPF creates restriction within the exhaust system, removing it can improve exhaust flow. With less back pressure, the engine may be able to produce more power and respond more quickly. However, achieving these gains usually requires recalibrating the engine control unit, commonly known as the ECU, so it can operate correctly without the DPF. Fuel economy is another commonly cited benefit. Since the engine no longer has to work against the additional exhaust restriction, some owners report improved fuel efficiency, while results vary depending on the vehicle and driving conditions. Increases of roughly 5 to 10% are often reported. Another advantage is avoiding DPF-related failures. Over time, filters can become clogged, especially on vehicles that spend most of their lives on short trips where regeneration cannot complete properly. When this happens, drivers may experience warning lights, reduced performance, or even limp mode. Replacing a failed DPF can be extremely expensive, with repair bills sometimes reaching thousands of dollars. By removing the system entirely, owners eliminate the possibility of future DPF blockages and related repair costs. For some drivers, this translates into greater long-term reliability and lower maintenance expenses. But that's only one side of the story. There are also significant disadvantages that should not be ignored. The most obvious downside is increased emissions. The DPF exists for a reason. It dramatically reduces the amount of soot released into the air. Without it, particulate emissions increase substantially, making the vehicle less environmentally friendly. In many cases, removing the DPF can also cause a vehicle to fail emissions inspections. Depending on local regulations, this alone can make the vehicle illegal to operate on public roads. Visible exhaust smoke is another potential issue. Without a functioning DPF, black smoke may become more noticeable during acceleration, particularly if the vehicle has been modified or tuned improperly. Some owners don't mind this, while others find it undesirable. Noise levels can increase as well, since the DPF acts as part of the exhaust system's sound suppression. Removing it may result in a louder exhaust note, especially under heavy throttle. Whether that's a benefit or a drawback depends entirely on personal preference. Then there's the legal side of things. In many countries, tampering with or removing emissions control equipment is prohibited. A vehicle with a deleted DPF may no longer comply with road use regulations and could be subject to fines, inspection failures, or registration issues. The exact rules vary by location, so it's critical to understand the laws where you live before considering any modification. When people talk about DPF deletes, there are generally three approaches. The first is gutting the filter. The internal filtering material is removed. while the original housing remains in place. From the outside, the system still looks stock. The second method involves removing the entire DPF assembly and replacing it with straight pipe sections. This approach offers the least restriction, but is also the easiest to identify during inspection. The third component is software modification. Because the ECU is designed to monitor and manage the DPF system, software changes are typically required whenever the filter is removed. Without proper recalibration, warning lights, fault codes, poor performance, and regeneration issues can occur. While some experienced tuners can perform these modifications, incorrect software changes can create serious problems and potentially damage engine management systems. Cost is another factor worth considering. The hardware itself is often relatively inexpensive. Depending on the vehicle, pipes, fittings, or delete kits may range from a few $100s to around $1,000. Software tuning is usually the more expensive part of the process. Professional calibration costs vary widely based on vehicle type, location, and complexity, with prices ranging anywhere from several $100s to several $1,000s. Before deciding on a DPF delete, it's worth exploring alternative solutions. Professional DPF cleaning services can often restore a partially blocked filter at a fraction of the cost of replacement. Changing driving habits can also help. Regular highway driving and allowing regeneration cycles to complete properly can significantly extend DPF life and reduce the risk of clogging. So, should you delete your DPF? The answer depends on your goals, your vehicle, and the regulations in your area. A DPF delete may offer increased performance, improved fuel economy, and freedom from expensive DPF repairs. On the other hand, it can increase emissions, create legal issues, cause inspection failures, and expose you to significant penalties. The reality is that there is no one-size-fits-all answer. For some owners, the benefits may outweigh the risks. For others, keeping the factory system intact is the smarter long-term choice. Whatever you decide, make sure you understand both sides of the argument before making any changes to your vehicle. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another Car Care Fix video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.